If you're not involved and you've wished you had made billions, take advantage of this and put $1,000 in it, or a little more.
Seems to check out. I went with the space background today because reasons. These reasons particularly. Let's move me down a little bit so we can see these gains. We are beyond the new all-time high, I believe. 711 billion market cap. Nice.
Nice.
I love that one. Bitcoin dominance, I believe it is at its all-time low with 35% of the market share, still gaining some of that new money that has entered, 8% in the last 24 hours. Broke the resistance at 15K, and here we are, over 15K again. In the grand scheme of things, it's doing it remarkably well. Just nothing like this, though. Absolutely insane. Another 20%. It's just mind-boggling. It's just, it almost doesn't make any sense. It's almost, okay, almost half the market cap of Bitcoin. That's really putting it into perspective now, at least for me. It's like, whoa. Whoa. I think of things in Bitcoin valuation. If I want to buy a couch, oh, that's point whatever Bitcoin. You know, that makes more sense to me nowadays than pounds. Anyway, crypto geek. It's really hard to go wrong with anything. Anything. Cardano 37%, Stellar 50. 50. What? NEM 20. Like my year-long hodl experiment is off to a great start. I mean, wow. It's almost scary, you know? Running away from a tidal wave of money. So news websites are reporting that the actual boom for Bitcoin, was due to Peter Thiel's firm, who is a billionaire venture capitalist, announcing they hold hundreds of millions in Bitcoin, or a report leaking, whatever, maybe it's been out for a while. Anyway, since the news broke of Thiel's holdings in the currency, Bitcoin has shot up from roughly 14,146 to 14,569. That's like 2%, 3%. Wow, Peter Thiel, thank you. I don't know realistically if you could pin it to any one individual. I think that's stupid. What a month it's been for altcoins. Do you know when you're trying to invite your friends to get in and they haven't yet? Kind of feels like this.
Jared, could you read number 23 for the class? No, I cannot.
What up? I'm Jared, I'm 19, and I never f***ing learned how to read.
No, that's the wrong clip.
Dollar.
No. Why? Because!
Exactly. For example, if you were to have bought any of these cryptocurrencies in the last 30 days, these are the types of gains. Ethereum, 90%. Neo, 150. Rayblox, a cool 17,000%. OMG, 114. ARK, 100. REC, or nearly 1,000. Ripple, nearly 1,000. Stellar, 672%. IOTA over 300, Icon over 300. But with gains out of the way, let's talk about sell walls. What they are, should you be afraid of them? This post breaks it down quite well. I will leave a link to this below. Let's say you're a whale attempting to manipulate the price of something. You can't buy all of the coin at once because you're really going to spike the price. Even though you're working with hundreds of $1,000,000, you can't buy it all at once. Otherwise, yeah. So what you do, you accumulate a lot. You and your friends, maybe you place a sell wall. What does a sell wall look like? This is a sell wall. No one's getting beyond this line pretty much unless they've got a ton of money. So basically, they manipulate the price. They keep it stopped at a certain price. Then they buy up everyone else who is selling below that mark. Maybe some people are afraid of the sell wall. Maybe sometimes they have right to be. Maybe sometimes it's the opposite of what they should be doing. By the way, this is not financial advice. So that way, the whales can accumulate more slowly over time, increase their stacks even further. Examples of this: Request Network, as of lately, seems to have gotten past it. And right now, this poster is pointing to the fact that VeChain is also currently suffering from this whale tactic. Or not suffering, like if you can play with them, then great. Here's how I think about it. You know the announcements that VeChain came out with the past week, just these major announcements, as big as it gets in crypto. If any of those happened for IOTA or for Neo or for some project like that, you would expect an explosion. While there was for VeChain, at least in my opinion, it wasn't potentially but yeah, it's interesting. So VeChain also has an upcoming rebrand. It's on the table. Rumors of Rayblox as well, doing a rebrand to potentially Nano. Totally unconfirmed at this stage. But yeah, Rayblox does need a rebrand. Maybe Ray. Just Ray. It's kind of cool. I heard VeChain might be the most undervalued coin, and I think VeChain might be the most undervalued coin. Do you think VeChain is the most undervalued coin? Absolutely. But is it the most undervalued coin?